Hey, what's going on everybody? Frank Valkyria, welcome to the channel. Today we're doing a different kind of videos. My hands are moving this way, I'm moving that way, I was kind of the way, and we're gonna walk. Yes, we're gonna walk. Metaphorically, I'm gonna be there because I want to check out how it looks like walking on the beach of Rio de Janeiro. Yes, and also if you're from there, let me know that you're from there. So let's go to the video, and before we go, the majority of people that watch the videos, they don't subscribe. If you want to up the channel, subscribe. It will be super awesome. So let's make it a challenge that you watch and you subscribe so that this dude can keep doing what we love together. Thank you very much. I'll see you later. Wow, there was a rhyme. A lame rhyme, a rhyme nonetheless. Let's go. So let's go, let's walk for the first time on the beach of Copacabana. Wow, am I excited. I'm not following you in the water. Not yet. We have kids, we have grandmas, we have dogs, we have another dog that just decided, you know what, I'm gonna be a dog. What have we learned? We have learned that I need a dog when I go to Rio de Janeiro and walk that dog. Actually, there was a dude with the mask right there. Okay. So this is in the period of whatever we're going through. I cannot name the whatever name, otherwise I'm down. Also, I will link this video below for the original source. And we're just doing some kind of exploration, sharing, commentary of this video. Thank you very much to the gentleman that took the initiative of walking, because both walking is very good for your health, cardiovascular movement, and also we get to experience something at a slower pace. Playing football. Oh man, why do I love this already? Why do I love this already? God damn it. Beautiful. You know, a lot of you know that I'm from south of Italy, so looking at this, especially now in June, I just kind of miss the sea and the waves. The sound of the waves. I'm like, it's hypnotizing. So nice, wow. Well, another guy with the mask. Okay. Maybe we should skip a little bit. Let's skip ahead. So nice, look at that. It's also quite crowded actually. So it's very hard actually to do a reaction to this video because the sound of the waves, it's immediately hypnotizing me. Like right off the bat. Like this gentle, beautiful sound which is both powerful and comforting. Just like endowing you into an atmosphere of goodness. And I'm not distracted, okay? I'm not distracted. You thinking that, I'm not thinking that, okay? Unbelievable. You know what? I have to say, like, let's skip a little bit ahead. I have to say, like, when you watch those buildings, let's skip a little bit more. When you watch those buildings lining the whole beach, which is first of all gigantic, it's large, and of course there's a ton of people on it, but there's a lot of space. And when you see those buildings, which they're just lining, and I assume they're quite new, I would assume this is probably from 60s on, maybe even later some of those buildings were built. And even though they're not, I want that quad, okay? I want to drive with that quad in the evening on the beach when there is nobody, just enjoying the salsedine, which is the salt from the sea in Italian. I don't know the English word, unfortunately, right now. and also I'm going back to the buildings which are not so nice. Yet, I would assume that living in one of those buildings facing the sea, good mother of God, let me wear my hat. Let me wear my hat. If this will work anytime soon. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, connection that I pay monthly. It's interesting because before the sea was much quieter. So the waves were a little bit like less heavy, less rough. And it seems that because it goes really like a little bit like this huge bay, and probably on this side was a little bit more covered in the, let's say, in the U of the bay, so that the waves were like more gentle. And as we go in the more open area, the wave starts to get a little bit rougher. Another thing that I would like to know, first of all, what's the red flag right there? I see 2 red flags. I wonder what's the meaning. And also, like, I assume that the beaches are free to access, right? Because in Italy, usually, especially where I come from, we have just smaller areas, and a lot of times part of those areas of the beach, they're rented out from the city hall to businesses which they rent the umbrellas, the parasol, and the chairs and the beds. So that a lot of time you pay the access to the beach by renting one or the other, and there is little area where it's public for everybody, and that everybody can just put their towel on the pebbles, you know, on the stones. So here it seems like it's open, at least so far. Doesn't seem like it's any rented to any business. Man, it's impressive how it goes so far. Look at that, all the way down to that area there. Actually, I want to skip a little bit going down there to see what's going on. There is a massive, massive amount of people on this beach. That's super crazy. Wow. Totally hypnotized by the... Oh yeah, it's more gentle again. Well, let's skip a little further. Well, I think that probably this whole boulevard also on the side probably gets noisy. So I wonder if this is a very renowned area where to live. Or it's very commercial, you know. I actually have no idea. This is the first time that I'm walking together with this video with you guys. Hey, lifeguard. Huh? Awesome, man. Brazilian Baywatch. So we're working together for the first time. Okay, we're getting closer there. That's super nice, actually, that part right there. Beautiful, that rock, the mountain. Oh, man, so nice. I think I can honestly say, like, I think when I look at this, I think, like, I would love to spend, like, let's say a year, like a month a year or so, somewhere here, you know, just renting a place, just enjoying the sea, enjoying the vibe of the city. But I also wonder if there are other areas which they're even more like natural, you know, less, because Rio is also a gigantic city, so it's very crowded. I wonder, like, if closer, like that it's easy to access, you know, once you get to Rio, if there are other places where you have like, hey, of course we gotta make a Jesus joke. We have to, huh? He just forgot that he could walk on water, and he goes like, okay, I'm gonna go home. I forgot how to do that. Anyway, I assume that there are areas where you can probably have access to smaller beaches or keeping this subtropical vibe, but in a much more cozy environment. Because honestly, I would love that a little bit more. Even though I also enjoy the bustling city vibe. So I'd be totally happy if you could rent one of those places there, but probably they're super expensive to rent. Just beautiful, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I just want to skip a little bit at the end. So I have the feeling here towards the end it becomes younger. I don't know why. It feels like it's more younger, not in the way of kids, but in the way of like guys and girls from like 20 to 35 or something. Seems like a little bit less families. But maybe I'm totally wrong. So also that would be interesting to know. On the entire length of this place, which are the area, if it's all mixed or usually people tend to have a favorite spot, you know? Oh, I like this last part here, so nice. I think you could definitely see me. Let's skip at the end here. I think oh, it's so crowded though, man. So crowded. I think you could definitely spot me somewhere there with my papaya. Nice. Look, actually, I just took it. Look at this. I just wanted to show you because I saw it before. Yesterday I was passing the shop, and the papaya is one of my favorite fruit, together with banana. Well, I have a lot of favorite fruits, but I love papaya, and actually this one comes from Brazil. Real Formosa, premium and special, product of Brazil. You better ripe. You better ripe. I paid this thing like €3.50. Probably in Brazil you buy like I don't know how much you would pay for something like that. I like this part, man. I like this part with the grass on the rocks also. It's kind of cool. And you can basically, wow, look at that. You can basically, if we like go a little bit like this way, like it's turning, you can basically, like, let's keep it like here. You can basically just run on the beach. I love it. It feels also like a little bit like when I was in Santa Monica, which I also enjoyed it very much. When I look at this, I'm like, okay, I gotta build my life in a way that I spend like a month in Brazil, a month in Santa Monica, a month in New York, a couple of months in the summer in Italy. That's it. That's what it's all about. That's what the kind of life we have to build, or at least, honestly, the kind of life I would love to get to. Beautiful. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I hope I can share this video with you. I will link below the original video so you can walk for an hour. This is truly meditative. I had a really hard time concentrating, like, I just want to be there right now. I miss the sea. Oh, guys, so nice. Send me other videos of other places that you want me to review. I enjoy it because like this we sort of create a familiarity both with the landscape that you're familiar with, and I also learn a little bit more apart from music. And yeah, so guys, I'll see you later, and also let me know if you're on the beach. I'm jealous. Ciao. Boo. Super jealous. Incredibly jealous.